Hi, I'm Mehul Balsara, and this is Catch Up AI, a project I built for the Google 5 Days AI Agent Intensive Vibe Coding course, submitted under the freestyle track. In the next 5 minutes, I'll walk you through the problem it solves, why I use agents to solve it, the architecture behind it, and a live demo. Assume that you return from a long weekend. 47 unread Slack messages, 25 emails, 15 documents with new comments. Your first meeting is in just 30 minutes. Catching up manually takes 2 to 3 hours. Every single time you step away, this isn't annoyance. It is one of the biggest hidden productivity drain in modern remote and hybrid work. I built Ketchup AI to solve exactly this. Turning out the biggest question comes in our mind like why we have to actually use agents. Why cannot we just give a single big prompt to Gemini and Gemini will create a result in just seconds? So the biggest reason here why we are using agents are because this task has genuinely four different type of jobs. The first one is fetching the data from multiple sources. Second, classifying hundreds of messages by topics. Third, judging which items are actually urgent. And the fourth is writing a proper coherent brief. Cramming all that into a single prompt produces shallow and inconsistent result. Instead, I build a specialized agent using agent development kit. Each one does a single job deeply and hands enriched content to the next. Exactly like a team of human assistants dividing the first look at the architecture, how the architecture looks like. So here is the architecture, here is the agent.py where we have created an our multi-agent system. So it is a sequential agentic pipeline. We have used Google ADK and it is running on Gemini 2.0 Flash. So the first is the collector agent. This agent calls three things. First is the fetch Slack messages, fetch emails and documents, and stores the result into a session state. The second agent is the classifier agent. Classifier agent uses that raw data and groups them into a topic using Gemini, like engineering, finance, sales, HR, etc., using Gemini reasoning. The third is the action miner agent. The action miner agent extracts the actions and label each one into urgent, today, or FYI, and it's role aware. So a manager and an employee get different priorities. And the narrator agent. Now the narrator agent synthesizes everything into a brief, like a markdown file, right? And on the top of this, we have created a Streamlit web dashboard and a command line interface, and also added a model context protocol, all built in Python 3. Run it. I will open a new terminal and just select a command streamlit run app.py server port 8052. Let's just wait. Okay, so successfully the Streamlit app has been opened on localhost. Now I will select here the time range, like let's select 1 week, and let's just select manager and just click on generate brief. As we can see that each agent is working. Now the narrator agent is writing a brief for us. So the entire process has been done like gathering the data, filtering the data and all that. And now the narrator agent is writing the brief for us. So let's wait for some time. So as we can see that the brief has been generated, 138 Slack messages, 91 emails, 52 documents, and out of them, 3 are really urgent. So let's look at the urgent. Okay, so here we can see that red is for urgent, yellow is for today, and blue is for FYI. All right. So urgent, we have 3 important, like, okay, so let's go for it. And urgent emails we have got are security vulnerabilities and all. Okay, so documents. So here also we can download it as a markdown file. Just simply open it up. So we can see the entire has been downloaded and we can see it. Thank you. So as we can see that the MD file has been generated. So now let's again go to the Streamlit app. So we can see that Catch Up AI is running in offline mode, and here we can see that add your Gemini API key to .env file to enable summaries. Okay, so let's look at anti-gravity. Okay, so we can see that 429 resource exhausted means our Gemini API key which we are using has the limit has been over, and so but also it has come successfully run and not showed an error. So it can also handle the API fallbacks and all, and gracefully it goes to the offline mode and loads the data and provide us an output. So it gracefully handles the API failures, and it is the biggest principle when we are using a software, like building a software that doesn't depend on a single point of failure and keeps working. So now let's look at the security system which we have created. Okay, so we have created a security pipe. Security was the core design priority, not an afterthought. Before any data reaches Gemini, it passes through a dedicated security layers. Phone numbers, credit cards, email addresses are automatically redacted. And for employee level users, financial figures like salary and budget are masked as well. Role-based data protection enforced at the code level every single time. So as we can see, the core PII redaction has been done in this function, and the role-based masking has been done here. Let's look at the MCP server.py. So we have created a command line and MCP server system. So now let's create open terminal, and we have created a command line interface build with click, like if a user or a person run like Python CLI run since 1 week ago and role manager. So we can see that the entire summary has been generated here, and inside their workspace, inside the folder, a brief.md file has been generated. So see here we can see that the entire file has been generated, and user can now take actions directly from their command line interface. So this is how I've created my project. Ketchup AI shows what's possible when specialized agent, resilient designs, and real security works together to solve a genuine everyday problem. Instead of 2 hours of reading 200 messages, you read one brief in 30 seconds. The full source code is on GitHub. Link is in the description. Thank you for watching.